Very shocking news, Rhea Ripley is injured and hospitalized. Rhea Ripley is poised for a monumental showdown in the ring as she gears up to defend her Women's World Championship against none other than Becky Lynch in what promises to be a blockbuster match. However, recent developments surrounding Ripley have stirred intrigue and concern among fans, as she appears to be grappling with an injury ahead of the highly anticipated event. The wrestling world was abuzz when Ripley unleashed a move reminiscent of the iconic stink face, famously popularized by WWE legend Rikishi during a recent WWE house show. In a surprising turn of events, Ripley executed the maneuver on fellow wrestler Nia Jax, garnering significant attention. However, keen-eyed spectators couldn't help but notice Ripley sporting a wrist brace during the match, hinting at potential underlying issues. Despite the apparent injury, Ripley has soldiered on, demonstrating her resilience and commitment to her craft by continuing to compete in the ring. However, the sight of Ripley donning the wrist brace outside of her wrestling endeavors has sparked speculation and raised questions about her readiness for the upcoming WrestleMania extravaganza. Fans have taken to social media platforms to share snapshots of Ripley wearing the cast, fueling uncertainty about her physical condition heading into WrestleMania. The presence of the wrist brace has undoubtedly cast a shadow of doubt over Ripley's preparedness for the high-stakes championship clash against Lynch. As anticipation mounts for the showdown at WrestleMania, concerns loom large over Ripley's ability to perform at her peak given her injury setback.
If you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
The championship encounter with Lynch is undoubtedly one of the most significant moments in Ripley's career, and the looming uncertainty surrounding her health adds an extra layer of intrigue to the already intense rivalry. In the world of professional wrestling, injuries are an inevitable part of the game, and competitors often push through pain barriers to deliver electrifying performances for their fans. Ripley's decision to continue competing despite her injury speaks volumes about her tenacity and dedication to her craft. However, the lingering question remains, will Ripley be able to overcome the odds and deliver a stellar performance against Lynch with her championship on the line as the countdown to WrestleMania begins? All eyes will be on Ripley as she navigates the challenges posed by her injury and strives to cement her legacy as one of the premier athletes in women's wrestling, regardless of the outcome. Ripley's resilience in the face of adversity serves as a testament to her indomitable spirit and unwavering determination. Whether she emerges victorious or not, Ripley's unwavering commitment to her craft will undoubtedly leave an indelible mark on the wrestling world. As the stage is set for WrestleMania, fans eagerly await the culmination of this gripping saga, hoping for a memorable showdown between two of the industry's brightest stars. Throughout the week, fans have been circulating images of Ripley sporting a brace on her arm, indicating an injury sustained after the latest episode of Raw. Surprisingly,
if you love your father, then subscribe the channel, and those who love me show your love by liking and subscribing.
Ripley was not involved in any in-ring action during last week's show. Instead, she made a notable appearance, confronting Becky Lynch after Lynch's last woman standing match against Nia Jax. The sight of Ripley wearing the brace has sparked speculation among wrestling enthusiasts regarding the nature and severity of her injury given her absence from the ring last week. Questions arise as to when and how the injury occurred. With the brace prominently featured in the shared photos, fans are left to wonder about Ripley's status and potential implications for her future in-ring endeavors. Despite not competing in the ring, Ripley's confrontation with Becky Lynch undoubtedly left an impact, further fueling anticipation and intrigue among fans. As the wrestling community awaits updates on Ripley's condition, speculation continues to swirl regarding the ramifications for ongoing storylines and her participation in upcoming events following a recent injury scare. WWE fans have been eager to know the status of Rhea Ripley's participation on Raw. Reports suggest that Ripley isn't expected to miss any time due to the injury, and WWE has yet to officially address any concerns. This suggests that the Nightmare should still be gracing the Raw stage in the near future. Despite the injury, Ripley's presence has remained strong at live events, indicating that she's still actively involved in WWE's plans. However, considering the physical nature of professional wrestling, it's crucial for Ripley to prioritize her health and recovery. With WrestleMania looming, Ripley might opt for rest to allow her arm sufficient time to heal properly. In recent weeks, Ripley has been notably absent from in-ring action on Raw, instead appearing in backstage segments. Her last televised match was at Elimination Chamber in Perth, Australia, where she emerged victorious against Nia Jax in the main event. Given the nearly month-long hiatus from in-ring competition, it's plausible that WWE has kept Ripley out of action as a precautionary measure. The decision to wear a brace on Raw, if deemed necessary by Ripley, could shed light on her condition and readiness to compete. Whether she chooses to don the brace or not, her presence alone will likely keep fans intrigued and speculating about her upcoming matches and rivalries. Ripley's absence from recent televised matches has sparked curiosity among fans, who are eager to see how WWE will utilize the Women's World Champion in the lead-up to WrestleMania. Will she continue to focus on backstage segments and non-wrestling appearances, or will she return to in-ring action sooner than expected? The uncertainty surrounding Ripley's status adds an element of intrigue to Raw, as fans eagerly anticipate her next move. While her injury may have temporarily sidelined her from competition, Ripley's resilience and determination suggest that she'll soon be back in the spotlight, ready to dominate the women's division once again. As Raw unfolds, all eyes will be on Rhea Ripley, awaiting any developments regarding her injury and potential return to in-ring action. Whether she opts for caution and continues to rest her arm or decides to bravely step back into the ring. One thing is for certain, the Nightmare's presence will continue to captivate audiences and leave a lasting impact on WWE's landscape. Recent reports suggest Rhea Ripley has been undergoing intensive rehabilitation to expedite her recovery. Despite initial concerns, her injury seems less severe than feared. Sources within WWE indicate Ripley is determined to return to in-ring action sooner rather than later, while she may opt for a limited role on Raw to avoid aggravating her injury. Ripley's commitment to her craft remains unwavering. Fans eagerly await her triumphant comeback, anticipating the next chapter in her storied career.